So we had to design a push toy for children of 9 to 12 months. So when I approached a problem in the way of more of anthropometrics, how a child pushes a toy and how that motion can translate into other forms. So my approach was that there is an approach in which you try to emulate or simulate the motion or locomotion of a particular animal, but I used another approach in which the form or motion of the animal itself defines how to play with it. My first category was that animal travel differently, they have certain transformation when they increase or decrease their speeds. So this is a golden wheel spider. When it has to evade its prey, it curls up its legs and makes itself into a wheel kind of form and then rolls down the slope. This toy ka concept, you can make it roll on the surface horizontally or you can tilt it 90 degree and it will come into this form and you can roll it like a wheel. So how this happens, the head of the spider has two parts. The another part has this weight attached with a string. Then another concept was this is flick-flack spider. So it has a very unique way of moving when it has to move in higher speed. So it actually somersaults, it flips actually in horizontal axis. Like these two are its positions. I tried to make it in something like this. So this is a side view and this is a front view. And these members are, I assumed them to be made up of metal strips which has certain elasticity and strength. When you roll it, it also bounces up a little and rolls in forward, which simulating the movement of that spider. And these infills can be of wood, but the under ka skeleton need to be of metal. Then there is cockroach. When it has to travel on higher speed, it actually get into on its hind two legs and then run like a human being. This is a natural position, and when child has to run at higher speed, child tilts down and that wheels comes below and cockroach lifts up and then cockroach runs like on its hind two legs. Then another was animating the motion. So this is based on chicken head thing, the head stays on its position. This actually stays up on a spherical ball which is like a ball socket type joint, and this is a hollow body which has a pendulum inside. So this whole piece is independent of this body. So this whole thing wobbles like rapidly, haphazardly, and this motion counteracts, the pendulum counteracts the motion of the whole body, and the head tries to stay in its position like this somewhat. Then this was a sort of concept derived from amoeba. I took triangular wooden pieces as modules and made a mesh or a sheet out of them, a mesh, something like that. And then there is crank mechanism and there are rollers. This is plant and this is a 3D. And then there are rollers. So when you keep the wooden sheet over this whole setup, it has undulations and waves traveling on a wooden sheet, so it imitates amoeba. So then there was frog. The basic challenge was like you roll the thing, but you have to break the motion into hopping mechanism, like it's not continuous or fluid. So when I was thinking about how to do that there is this crank mechanism. Then there is also, I heard about this Geneva mechanism. So it rapidly translates the circular motion into a vertical one, and then you can use springs on these points, so it makes the frog jump like this on this axis. And then taking analogy of the system, so this is a panel, you can think of it as a pinball game system. So, but this is inspired from a human heart. So this is a panel kind of thing which is which is attached to the pushing mechanism, and then there are two pistons, and there are balls filled in it of different colors. So this whole system works and it imitates the blood circulation as we push the toy. Then using hunting characteristic as a play feature of seal, because seal spits the water. What I tried to do, this is the model. So this is how it will travel, and there can be balls or marbles which can go inside, and then there is a fan kind of thing inside here which lifts the marble and then leaves it on this slope. So it seems like as if it's spitting the marbles or the water droplets. So a child can play with it like marbles kept on the floor. The child just has to make it run over the marbles, and then it can lift the marbles and spit it out. So yeah, these are my overall concepts.